and it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Through the final chicane and the AlphaTauri hits the wall of champions. Good evening. Time to get close to the mic. Good evening, everybody. My brain is gonna start up any second, and then we're gonna head into Singapore here with a well, reasonably full grid even for Challenger numbers. A couple of new drivers coming in, which is very nice. There has been some recruiting done by our fellow competitors down here. God, man. Yeah. What was I about to say? Yeah, apparently that bumped up the numbers a bunch. Crush relatively new. The Alpines are the Haas's of Elite here from last week, who did look a little bit off pace there, and it looked more than reasonable to toss them into Challenger once at least, to see how they're doing here. So I'm very curious about them. Championship wise here, it's relatively, well, it's not super interesting anymore. McLaren has the constructors in the bag, and Kingsman of course has the Drivers' Championship in the bag. But I guess the other positions are still up for grabs, so well, us being F1 fans, we're probably quite used to not caring about P1, right? Rain in 10, oh lord, is this another qualifying where we only have content in the first few minutes? Did I see a driver on the wet? I'm not sure. I do not see one yet. Nope. Wait. But Kingsman is on the pit still. Oh, okay. From what I've heard, Kingsman wants to start from the back anyways, right? So, sorry. Just finishing a milk bar. One of my favorite snacks, I will say. And this is the wrong button. Yeah. So, now that I have eaten something, let's get into this qualifying. 3 minutes in, and we're now looking at the first hot lap. Of course, this take is hella long. This track is hella long, so it takes a while to get around and set a lap time. I mean, it got reasonably quicker due to the changes in Sector 3, where they kind of removed the bit where you go under the grandstands, and like, yeah, it kind of removes 2 chicanes, so like there's a whole lot of straight, I guess, right here. Usually you would go to the right here, now you just go straight through, and then you would come out right here to the right, which I personally like. It makes the track a lot quicker, maybe gives some overtaking opportunities that this track desperately needed. And here we are, 130 is the benchmark by Ocean. Now let us see what the new guys are cooking here. Well, Dan is cooking an invalidation immediately. And DJ is going, apparently purple sector 1. Ja, danke, nein. Milchschnitte, mein Junge. Nitro cooking. Seagull saying Nitro is cooking, so apparently this is a decent time even by Elite's standards. I mean, it is for sure a decent time. He's a second faster than Ocean. Let's see what the Alpines are cooking though. DJ is now only having like 2 braking points left to pass. Lead would be 127. Okay, fair. Right, Shelly standards, okay. Yeah, I have actually not seen this track in play at all. Like, I think we talked about it before, when we were discussing whether the new layout is even on there. Oh, Tiancha is in P2 now. Let's see, Mr. Genya has just started a hot lap, but yeah. I was saying how I couldn't even remember being on this track last year when it was like the only not Red Bull victory and maybe like the most interesting race we had in the entirety of last year. Didn't know they updated the layout, so I dropped into a wall. Dude, I saw that. Oh, I was wondering how you would be crashing there. Yeah, just going for the tactical wallbang. Getting all the wall hits out of the way in quali is honestly a smart choice. Maybe Martin should try this as well. I wonder if Martin is probably on an in-lap, right? Probably everybody's just speeding into the pits as soon as they can to maybe get a second try here, because there is presumably rain coming. So yeah. 129.5 is quite the benchmark, for sure. It's like a big gap to everyone else. And Tiancha and Fantaminum usually I would consider quite quick, even in quali pace, but especially in race pace. I think Fantaminum slightly stronger in race pace than he is in quali. Mr. Genya just barely staying in the lines and is qualifying currently 9th, just behind Tutor. Let us see, Tiancha is mega slow. What is Den doing? Oh, Den is actually coming over the line now. As a 131.8, slightly behind Mr. Genya here. Oh fuck, I forgot. Monsieur Genier. Oui, oui. Yeah. Patreon first, where's the other one? I'm busy. Like, you've watched Formula Sundays 5 or 6 times. We have 2 tiers. Wake up, little bro. Oh, Kingsman going for the off-road tire. Dude, this looks so weird. Like seeing an F1 tire with profile in the dry. Crazy. Gensha and no fuel. Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering why she was going so slow. Let's see what Kingsman can cook on the wets here. Probably he can cook his wets. He's probably impeding... Is anyone behind him on a quick lap there? No, they are on an out lap. Or are they? Why is the ERS light flashing there for? Who is that? Nitro? Okay, not quite sure. Let's look at Fabian instead here. Fairly certain he's gonna set a more competitive time on his softs than Kingsman will have on his wets. Purple sector won by Kingsman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the purple color is just busted in this game, honestly. If you turn ERS off, it flashes because it's recovering. Okay, fair. But, okay. Oh, okay, so does it... Well, dude, I'm so confused. It doesn't only flash below 10%, it does also flash on braking, but not because braking, but because ERS recovery? Question mark? So, Kingsman with a 140, at least he's not out qualifying anyone. I think that would have been a rough one. It doesn't flash on braking in this game. But IRL, yes, okay. Interesting enough. Fabian here, 133, is not quite up to pace yet neither. Let's see what Nitro can do here, of course. A strong benchmark to beat there with his 129.5. And he is currently down on his time, but it's only after Sector 1, which is really just turn 1 and 2. The rest, I guess the exit onto the straight can gain or lose you a lot of time as well. But yeah, coming to the new straight here. Last chicane coming up, and then I feel like that was very cautiously taken. And into the pits we go. Yeah. Also, I think you can get easy corner cuts there in the pits. But easy to run wide over the pit entry and run back on track, and I think that gives you like some sort of penalty. Okay. So, water. Oh yeah, you are correct. Water. I did not even hallucinate it before it happened this time round. But it do be watering indeed. So that is most certainly the last chance that Phantominum's gonna get here. Grip levels probably not quite improving right now, regardless. Oh, and this Alpine could get awfully in the way for him here. No, gets nicely out of the way. Don't think held him up at all. Well, this is not the way to BB, I guess. Time to get disqualified for driving backwards. It would have been a better lap too, you say? Okay, he was like a 10th down at Sector 2. But, oh lord, yeah. Braking does not seem to be a fun task right now. Uso down by a 10th after Sector 1. Probably really his last chance. Oh, Mr. Genya with the retirement. Probably in the pits, question mark. Yeah, this is, it's not looking good anymore. Did Tutor pick the right setup? I don't know. I'd hope for him, I guess. So, 5.5 seconds lower. He's just staying out to practice, I guess. I assume the rain is not going back much. But I don't know if there's rain in the race as well. Or like changing conditions or something. Would be a good reason to practice, maybe. Otherwise, oh, we have Fabian coming in. Then he's likely not gonna improve neither. Conditions just too bad at this point. Especially on these like right angled corners after one straight, so hard to slow your car down in time even. We had I think we had a race in like these conditions for the last like 5 laps or so, a couple of years ago. Pretty certain a certain Seagull has murdered a certain Fabian in that race. DRS disabled, now it's official, it's rainy tire territory. What do you mean, Seagull? It wasn't you. Okay, yeah, surely. It was Brandenburg. Hey, you were right behind him, right? You were like... I mean, maybe Brandenburg shot the gun, but you reloaded it. Sort of style, right? We're like partners in crime. surely. I can only remember both of you not really going past him contactless. So for simplicity's sake, we're just gonna say it was you. So, who is cooking? Kingsman is cooking. He's only 0.7 down off his PB. I got ahead and Brendenbeck was behind. Okay. Yeah, honestly, like, this track is kind of fun, though, to watch when it's in changing conditions. Because the walls are everywhere, it's very nice and easy to find some. Okay, apparently wet tires in the dry are quicker than inters in the inter condition. If you didn't know, now you know. Or Kingsman griefed his lap and we just didn't see it. So, 2 seconds down. Yeah, seems like... no man, we have 2 minutes to go. Is there anything interesting going on in F1 recently? I wouldn't know. Certainly nothing happened last week that was of any significance, right? So yeah, what's your opinion on nothing that happened last week? Good old Hamilton to Ferrari move. Can't think of anything happening last week. Yeah, right? Nothing happened. Was a bomb plan. Yeah, honestly, yeah, true. Like, kind of shameful, really, that Andretti are like, and they are saying like, oh, we don't want another backmarker team, man. At least Haas would have some competition then, man. Please, let them in. I want more cars. I don't know. It was just so much more hype when there were like more teams. Admittedly, I will say I think when they removed like the extra teams, it was like, I don't know, Minardi and HRT or whatever. Like, they were proper shitter teams. But yeah, like Spiker even. Haas revealed their car 2 seconds later. Oh yeah, true. Oh man, this is kind of shameful, honestly. Haas got disrespected there, but at the same point, like, yeah, they are like hella irrelevant. You have like one of, well, I'm just gonna say the most successful driver. Right now at least. And the most successful team, if they still are. Who knows? Teaming up together, which is kind of hype. Maynard Caterham. Oh yeah. Haas should be disrespected. No, but I don't want to disrespect their livery. Their livery is actually cool. I really like the more black livery. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a huge upgrade. Same for the McLaren one, honestly. Like, both of them are like kind of minor changes. But the McLaren like removed the ugly ass blue. And the Haas just got like way better distribution of the colors and stuff. Let's not get into the GOAT debate, please. Yep, honestly, like, what you can say undisputedly, he has won the most races. But I would personally dispute that by saying, well, he has had more races per season, right, that he could have won. I'm not quite sure if you would like calculate the average length of a season and then like take that value and multiply that with the amount of wins from each driver. I'd be very curious who would have the most then, because fairly certain that back then it was only like 15 races or something per year. And Hamilton is almost having like 1.5 times as many chances, I guess. The nose on the Haas livery is beautiful. I can't quite remember the nose right now, but yeah. The livery is mid. I don't know. I really like the Haas livery. I really hope that Alfa Romeo go back to white car, like the 2019 car with the mostly white and slightly red. Oh no, they're green now. Oh. Satch. Another Aston Martin. Beaston Martin, I guess. I forgot. We have Steak Kick Sauber F1 Andretti. I don't know, man. Are they even still Alfa Romeo? Or is Alfa Romeo gone as the title sponsor? They just dipped out before Audi was gonna take them over anyways. Alfa Romeo is gone. Okay, yes, such. Yeah, that like 2019 car was one of my favorite cars. Personally. Like, from the look wise. I really hope Ferrari go back to like red and white as well, like the Vegas livery also looked so cool. Livery reveal on Kick. Oh my god. Wait, what? Nobody's gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna wait until that's up on YouTube as a re-upload by some random guy, man. I'd rather go to like the most sketchy YouTube channel than to open Kick. Oh lord. Yeah, I mean, that's extremely funny, honestly. Go to Twitter. Hey, dude, what is Twitter, Jimsky? All my homies use X. Williams and Steak on the same day. Yeah, honestly, I don't know who was it who posted the Williams nose there like a bit earlier in the Discord. Looked like super slim, which is kind of cool. Could be a very sexy car, honestly. Rain on Singapore. Oh wait, race is as well. Oh lord. Oh lord. I think it is full wet. It was a Jimsky CC. No rain in race. Okay, you're scamming me apparently. Okay. Why has Jimsky joined the lobby? That is a very good question. You better pick the spectator option. Okay, good, good, good. So, starting the race. Lights are on. And lights are out. Very mixed tire sets on the cars, but most of them on softs. So let's see what turn 1 holds for us. It holds Tiencha, who's backing out and getting booted into the inside by the Ferrari there. Lost acquired a bunch of positions though, I think. Fanta not with the very best start there. DJ keeping his position. Oh, well, I say that as he is now overtaken by Fanta again. Or unovertaken, I guess. They seem to be side by side still. And the two Ferraris, I don't know, I get anxiety when I see two Ferraris that close together. Scary. Oh my god, what a launch. Oh, dude. They were replicating the thumbnail for this race. Thatch. Oh, virtual safety car, I guess. Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of cars without noses. What was, is the Alpha looking good? Okay, no, he's missing a little bit as well here, Ninja. Phantominum got just absolutely messed up. I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say, the Mercedes here as well with front wing damage. After the absolute assault that move was. Well, that certainly brings a couple of other drivers into good positions here. Mr. Gagne in... Oh, dude, I have to rewire my brain. Monsieur Gagne in P5. And, well, Tutu already cutting turns so much that he gets the first. Oh no, it's a drive-through! Oh lord! For speeding on the safety car. Oh, he was too eager to get going again. That is so sad. That is really sad. And wait, what? Why is there virtual safety car again? I am so confused. Huh? Tell me the lobby is fine, please. Oh my god, double stack here between Martin and Fanta as well. This is such pain for the Ferraris. But yeah, wait, Tutor spat in the pit lane is what you're saying? Or... Oh my god. DJ with a speeding on this VSC penalty as well, drive through here. Mr. Gagne goes up to P4, or Mr. Genier, or Monsieur Genier. And wait, I actually do want to see who has what now. Crush with a drive-through, DJ with a drive-through, and Martin and Tutor with 5 seconds on their pit entries. This has been a wicked race. What is going on? We have 3 drive-throughs in the first 2 laps. Why is he on Inters here? A very good question, honestly. I'm not sure if he tried to select hearts or if this is just his way of admitting guilt. Not quite sure. Dude. Oh, Lord. What is going on? DJ as well with the penalty for speeding in pit lanes while serving his drive-through. Oh well, this last to first challenge by Kingsman is already well underway here. He's already in the upper half of the pack. He's behind his teammate now. I mean, you say, well, that's a Kingsman win, but honestly, the top 3 are very far away already. Ocean Tianche and Nitro both have like each a 2-second window between each other. But also already 5 seconds on Mr. Gagne, who has Monsieur Genier, who has 2 seconds on Astral. I mean, behind that, at least it is sort of close. Fabian is still up in the mix, just behind Kingsman here. I guess we can say Martin has at least not hit the wall due to his own fault so far, which is a win. But yeah, dude, this took less than DRS activation time to get this field divided over the entire lap. And there was only one incident. What? Oh, Fabian and Den, they're going very wide. DRS for Den activated as well. Oh yeah, because we were in lap 3 already. He kinda lost out big time, honestly, sliding around a lot here. Astral has been overtaken by Kingsman. And they are hunting for the Williams here. Of Mr. Gagne. It's Eugenie. God damn it, man. You're like so used to saying things one way, and then as soon as you've been told it's the other one. Kind of pain. Just me waiting for Spinsman to reappear. Honestly, you might be waiting a while. Lil bro has not been doing much spinning this season. He's been more of a winsman. So yeah. Not quite sure what's gonna happen here. And if he can gain all of this back, of course, he has the tire advantage later on, right? Everybody's gonna be on the mediums, he's gonna be on the softs, presumably. But yeah, it's still 17 laps, honestly. I'm not quite sure. I think Singapore is also like one of the longest races, right? Because of the low average speed. Or is this only in real F1 where they actually control their race pace to preserve tires? Yeah, Winsman is the better name for him right now, for sure. Well, He might not be winning today, as Nitro and Tianche do seem to get away quite decently, and Kingsman is also not gaining insane amounts of times on Monsieur Genier. So these are some crazy gaps already, yeah. There is literally a lapped car in lap 5. So yeah. Let's see what Tianche can cook, or if she even wants to cook. It does not look like she has entered the kitchen yet. Honestly, I'm not quite sure why they did not put DRS on this straight here. Maybe because they didn't think of it, because it was not there before, regardless. But I feel like this could have been a good point to make like a move, right? It has a bend. Dude, my brother in Christ, have you looked at the main straight? It has the exact same bend. These two lines are parallel. I don't know, man. But I agree. Nah, different angle. Oh, what did you mean? It's like slightly. Like, have it be 5% more of the bend. And it comes earlier on the straight, so you're not as fast yet. But fair enough, I guess. It is not really a straight. Maybe that's 5% too much. Okay, yeah, then... Yeah, I guess. Okay, you have convinced me, I guess. But isn't there DRS straights on other circuits that are worse? Like, what is the Saudi Arabia, for example, the Jeddah before the start finish? This thing is not even remotely a straight anywhere. Miami, yes. Oh yeah, true. That one is also not remotely a straight. Oh, little bit of a dive by Tianche. Has to back out of the contact. They are still gaining on Ocean and Kingsman. Kingsman has also overtaken Monsieur Genier in the meantime. Yeah, Seagull is okay. The FIA works in mysterious ways. Let's see. Let us look at... Okay, I was about to say Fanta, who could be making the move on Ninja here, but then he just kind of lost his car. I mean, Fanta's not out of this race yet entirely. He's gonna have a rough time, of course, as he's gonna probably try to get these hearts all the way through to the end. But I think he could still get some good points here today. Let me see. Fabian is potentially making a move on Astral here. Seems to have been gaining a little bit, but he's not going for it at all. Not many old names I'm seeing. Oh, bonjour, Monsieur Yap. Well, what about you? Like, Fabian not out yet. What a weird race. Yeah, true. He has actually not been crashed out yet. Crazy. Honestly, the first race this season. Now, I think he had one without any incidents, but there he just had shit pace and didn't finish well regardless. Let's see what's going on here, if him and Astro are gonna get through this nice and cleanly. And also, yeah, it's challenging. Yep, we have some more of the old brigade in Elite. Yeah, also, where you Absinio, man? Fabian all alone in the Aston. Dive back into the hellhole that is Formula Sundays. I don't think there's gonna be a position change anytime soon between Fabian and Astral. These two seem to be quite happy to stay running as they are right now. Fanta in the meantime has made it past Ninja. And I think Tianche here is also just being chilling behind Nitro. The old German chaos duo, yeah. Only need to convince Aris to get back into the Williams. Den has spun, I think, in the last turn there. Not finished straight. Briefly, yellow flags over there. Oh, maybe. Fabian here, Copium. Nope. Just patiently waiting. Until... Well, Astral makes that one mistake. But yeah, I think without a good exit and DRS, he can't really do much. Honestly, where's the best overtaken spot even, Seagull? You know this place. Like, is it really only just the main straight? Because all of the other ones, at least where you have DRS, look like way too short to do something. And Den has hit the wall. He has hit it right here. Yep. Safety car coming out. Ah, that is gonna be a pleasure for Fanta. And honestly, a pain for Nitro here, who has been collected immediately. And the top two are not gonna get free pit stops, so... Gonna be Ocean and, well, Kingsman here. Starting from last and potentially ending up in first here. First rate no good, third and fourth not great. Oh, what? Yikes. Oh, fair enough. Okay, I wasn't aware it was that bad, honestly. And it's really unfortunate for Nitro and Tiancha that they couldn't get around the safety car anymore. Because they're gonna have a big disadvantage now, especially since they need the pit stop anyways, right? Like, tires are 8 laps old, soft tires is, I think, pretty much perfectly what you want here if you want to go for mediums. Kingsman will be P1. I mean, the advantage on the safety car here, I guess, is that maybe Nitro and Tiancha still come out on top, but honestly, by the rate they're losing the time, I think they won't. And Kingsman is 100% gonna have the inferior tires now. Otherwise, he would have been medium softs. Could have pitted like lap 13, 14 or something. And now he's forced to drive the hard tire, just as Monsieur Genier as well, who's gonna move up at least a little bit. Okay, yeah, no, this safety car is hella slow. What the hell? Oh, Nitro and Tiancha are just getting completely robbed here. Oh, this has been taken away from them. Did I just say a 5-second penalty for speeding? Jan, man, we had 2 drivers getting a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane while serving their drive-through already. Are you really that surprised there's more? It's just a difficult pit lane to enter, right? Like, it's 60 kilometers per hour, the entry is kind of weird, you don't really see the point where you have to be slowed down fully. And, I don't know, man. I'm just coping for these guys, honestly. Guess the game is buggy. I don't think it is, honestly. I think drivers just overestimate how slow 60 kilometers per hour is. No, underestimate how slow that is. That's what I'm trying to say. At least Tiancha and Nitro got out ahead of Ninja, Tutor, etc. So it's not horribly bad. Now, we're still gonna be sitting on the safety car a little while though, if it waits until everyone has caught up, given that Lewis has been almost behind an entire lap here. And has also hit the wall, apparently. Yeah. Fighting strats down to get time penalty as we type, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't be a elite tier race if you weren't losing big positions due to time penalties, right? I think Ericsson hit us, yeah. How's Bro P1 already? Yeah, I don't know, Emils, man. Like, our safety car in this lap, we're actually not waiting for the back markers, I guess. Yeah, I have zero clue. DJ has retired. Oh, let's just go straight into the restart and cast that in around there, I guess. Well, Driver's being slowed down by Kingsman. He's done this plenty of times, I'm sure. I'm still keeping it nice and slow. And here we go. Picking up the pace, going around the last turn. Slight brakes even as well. And I think everybody could follow through quite nicely apart from Mr. Gagne here. Monsieur Gagne. Excusez-moi. Who kind of slept on the restart a little bit, if I see that right. Crush has DNF'd as well, so there's not going to be back markers anymore. And it's all these 10 guys, 11 guys, whoops, trying to get these 10 positions for points. Man hit P1 and my brain automatically started singing the Homelander amphetamine. Dude, I need to watch The Boys. I watch like Ninja. I watch Ninja going into the, well, escape route as well, but I watch so much Zanny, and he keeps referencing The Boys and also screaming I am better whenever he defeats someone. It's just, I feel like I missed so many memes. Oh, a little bit of a miscalculation by Nitro, who gets a corner cut penalty for slamming the wall there, to probably give back the position for illegal overtake as well. And oh my god, I saw Tutor dying there into the wall, but fortunately that didn't happen. Martin up in the mix as well. He's now going past Tutor on the inside of this. Okay, yeah, it was a little bit ambitious to stick a wheel there maybe. And he slots in right behind these guys. Wait, where did Kingsman go? What? Okay, I'm not the only one who's confused Seagull as well here. I was like, oh yeah, Kingsman easily getting away here, 1.4 second gap, and then I look and it is not Kingsman's name there. What has happened to him? I'm curious for the POV after the race. I did not see that at all. Yeah, Kingsman no longer winsman, man. He's just, I don't know. I'm not sure if there was contact or something, if, I think he was even getting away decently well, right? I might be wrong here. Well, the field is still jam-packed here. I'm pretty sure Tiancha is gonna almost crash, I guess. Unless you are supposed to take such a wide line to that turn. But, yeah. Let me just say, Fabian's ass is probably not safe if DRS is enabled here. And Mercedes is looking mighty quick there, all over this Aston Martin. And, well, even though Fabian could get DRS from Astral, I guess. Astral is now dropping out of the window. So, that's gonna be tough for him. He's gonna have to defend it all. Hey, Kingsman is not even closed up with the pack yet, so must have had a hefty hit there to fall that far behind. Ocean now, it's just cruising, honestly. It's winning out on, oh lord, Kingsman heard us. He's delivering fastest lap number 1. Oh, and Tiancha. Almost looked like she was gonna go for the move even before the straight. Let's see. Side by side by many people. Nitro is thinking about having a look as well. And nobody could get past just yet, but Fabian runs deep and Tiancha, ooh, loses traction there. Can't go around him. And will stay behind for now. Next DRS zone coming up. Good corner exit is critical, as usual. Oh, thank you for this amazing perspective game. I really wanted to see the rear of Tiancha instead of the 5-car pileup. What do you even have like TV camera for? Don't quote me on what I just said. Oh, what is going on, man? Okay, so apparently the positions are completely shuffled again. Fabian, of course, in the middle of that sandwich. Martin seemingly benefiting for a brief moment, but given his lack of nose, fairly certain this one doesn't help him overall. Yeah, and I don't know, the top 3 are just gone, right? I mean, Nitro has the time penalty. Fabian could go into the top 4, I guess. I don't know if Tiancha got any damage, to be honest. Like, I don't know how any of the cars involved did not get any damage. A very wild incident there. I would have loved to see a proper perspective on that as well. But yeah. Must have been Monaco direction here. Yeah, I don't even know what happened either. It kind of looked like... Wait, who was the first one caught in this? Presumably Fabian, right? I can only assume he was like rear-ended into the wall slightly, and then like just a big pileup happened, right? Tiancha hit Fabian on rear. Yeah, that's what I was assuming has happened as well. Well, he's gonna have another try here now. Yeah, has isolated her target. Make it more vulnerable to attacks. And I don't think Fabian is gonna survive the main straight here. I mean, start-finish straight, yeah, maybe. Usually Tiancha is so much faster on corner exit. And I don't really think Fabian can defend this for much longer. Rimsky with the knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, true, honestly, like, first time ever we saw it. Like, yeah, like, this is not even one of the regular, like, things, and I don't get why the game would, like, swap to that angle. If there is, like, a 5-way battle going on regardless, and not just someone trailing Tiancha and, like, trying to overtake. Nitro gonna catch up with Astral. Wait, Kingsman also on soft tires? Oh, bro is way down now with Martin here. But he's fast, I guess. Not gonna win it, I guess, but not really to his own fault, as far as I can tell. Did we find out what happened to Kingsman? Yeah, it doesn't matter for him. Yeah, he's champ regardless. In Elite, we have a little bit of a fight still for the championship. Even though it's really a mathematical fight at this point. I think if Hussein doesn't win and Seagull does not get worse than... What is 8 points? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8? 6? Then it's just Jova, right? Oh, he got spun by Ocean, okay. Yeah, okay. Almost what I assumed has happened there. Hussein needs second without me scoring. If I get P6, it's Jova. Yeah, fair. So, Monsieur Genier, and getting a time penalty here. So I'm not gonna help him much here. Especially since Nitro is gaining as well, and he has the time penalty as well. Nitro seems to be very fast too. Yeah, Constructors Championship will continue, yeah. Well, from what I've heard and what I have in mind, I presume the Alpines aren't not that bad, right? So yeah. Many drivers do we even have? for tonight. Is it gonna be full grid again? I did not look in the check-ins at all, honestly. Worked until I think 5. Then played 2 very recreational games of League. Couldn't recommend that hobby at all. Then I ate a little bit and then here we are. 13, lord. Yeah, surely there's gonna be a couple of challenger drivers coming in. Yeah. I can only assume Ocean and Nitro are now out for blood here after potentially getting that 1-2. It looks good for them for now. I think Monsieur Genier can't defend this forever. Also no Rapid. Oh yeah, because he broke his hand, right? Or wrist or whatever. Oh, that's pain. To be honest, I mean, not that Rapid has been particularly lucky in comparison to other drivers in the past. But maybe he's just used up all his bad luck with like safety cars or injury in this season and gonna come back stronger in the next one. So, 5 laps to go. There is no real fight anywhere. I guess Kingsman and Martin are just kind of chasing Fanta. But at this rate, they're not gonna catch them. I think they might have gained like 4 seconds or 2 seconds on the last laps each. Like 2 laps. But that's not gonna be enough to catch them before the race is over. Regardless. The only fight really, actually we can, let's just, I don't know. From what I've heard, you guys prefer TV vision, but I kinda enjoy onboards a lot as well, so let's just, given that Tiancha is probably gonna be the only driver right now who is actively catching someone and getting in range to make an overtake, we might just stick with her a little bit. On board way better, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer it as well. Like for quali, 100%, because there's not really anything to have TV. Like it doesn't do much. For the race, I can get it. Like you get more perspectives on some incidents and stuff, but at the same time, like the TV cam can kind of just screw you over. So. That was a quick move. There is a Alfa Romeo in Sector 3 there, and he has retired, having crashed out there. Gonna be approaching this one in a second. Yep, he's just parking there. Not much of an issue. Honestly, Nitro's flying. He's even catching Ocean, right? Looks hella fast. I mean, even though he has that penalty, I think there's potential if Ocean really spun around Kingsman, that he might even gain P1 back if he closes the gap entirely. Did Astral hit the wall? I don't know. It does not look like his car has damage. It just looks like Tiancha is a good bit quicker. Fabian on the horizons. I'm not sure if he's gaining or losing on Astral. Honestly, weren't these guys fighting a few laps ago? Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe Tian... Oh no, wait. Was that before or after the big crash? I think it was beforehand, right? So yeah, they were probably torn apart by the crash a little bit. Heard a bang when on Tiancha POV, okay, fair. I mean, he might have hit it. Not all damage is visual, and honestly, these cars are tanks. Even on realistic damage, so... He unlocks ultra pace mode, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's tough, right? You would need to overtake Astral and be ahead by like a second. Like, I don't think this is gonna happen. Oh no, P5. Yeah, P5, sure, yeah. But like not further up because of the time penalties of like Nitro or Monsieur Genier. So, what else do we have going on? Kingsman is continuously gaining. He has gained another 3 seconds in the last 2 laps, but that is not gonna be enough at all. Astral is gaining on Fabian and slightly losing on Tiancha. Tiancha is probably gaining fast on Monsieur Genier. And I can only assume she's gonna reach him before the end of this race, and well, I mean, it's probably already in P3 race, P3 position regardless there for the time penalty. So yeah, good recovery drive by her ultimately, I guess, even though the AlphaTauris had it a little bit better, but of course weren't involved in the collision as it was. Yeah, Nitro's really speedy here. He has closed the gap down to 3 seconds. I think it was 6 when he overtook Monsieur Genier. It's like half a second per lap that he is gaining, roughly. Oh, and Tutor has just closed up to Martins. Also an interesting battle I didn't see coming. Astro must have made some sort of mistake there. He has lost his second to Fabian and Tiancha. Fabian might actually get in range for DRS now, and then Astro might still be in a little bit of trouble. Well, let's see. Tutor? Too far away. Not an issue for the Ferrari at all. It's getting a little bit of a better exit there though, I think. Oh, that's not getting close enough though. Slipstream not enough to get him into a position to make a move. Wait, Martin is live? I did not expect. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but he's still been taken by the wall in some ways anyways. Honestly, I'm not quite sure if that would be too dangerous. Or what if you were to, like, sorta smooth out the last chicane in the middle of Sector 3 and have it, like, a quicker part all the way until the final corner. I feel like that could be very hype as well, if there's no overtaking spot due to DRS regardless. Might as well make it a little bit more exciting. Oh, Martin. Kind of forcing Tutor off track there a little bit. Tutor's not gonna back out, he's gonna stick it to the inside here. And trying to maybe go for the move there, but well, honestly I was gonna skip over to Tiancha then, once we were done with that, but she has already overtaken Monsieur Genier. So, well, shame on us, I guess. We were too slow for Tiancha. And, well, could still watch Fabian potentially gaining the position here. And Phantominum is also closing in rapidly. I think he has gained more than a second in the last lap. And of course has to get in striking distance in this very lap, which is gonna be tough. But yeah, these two fighting could lose them a little bit of time. Phantominum needs to maybe make like one last move on the last DRS. Wait. Let us see. Tutor and Martin not changing positions just yet. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, well, well. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Astral is not happy. Well, I could not imagine at all. I have never heard Astral scream at everything, at anything. A very calm and collected gentleman when it comes to not being angry about things. Well, Phantominum certainly yeah, lost a little bit of his car as well. Fabian is gonna Get that at least provisional P5 here. Oh lord, Fanta. That's a toughie. And well, it is a 1-2 for the AlphaTauri. Honestly, this might be the first 1-2 we've seen in this entire season. Due to the teams being more evened out and balanced now as well. I don't think, maybe not even in the last season, but I don't even think we had this at all. And oh lord, Antaminem even taken the L against Kingsman there in the very last turn. Very unfortunate there for him. Oh god, and the Discord is escalating immediately. Oh man. There's like 4 different drivers who are extremely enraged. Oh boy. Doom pull the Lance Stroll Monaco moment, yeah. Okay, well, this has been chaotic. It's also been a relatively long race, I mean, I guess as Singapore usually is. So not get too much of a delay going. Let's look through the stats here real quick. We have AlphaTauri 1-2, as said before, Tianche recovering to 3rd. Decent enough. Monsieur Genier on 4th, can't complain too much, I think. Fabian is probably going to be decently happy with this P5. Kingsman, yeah, should have been a win, but apparently there was an incident. And we have Fanta and Martin getting home in 7th and 8th, and Tutu and Astral the last points finishes here. Yeah. Very chaotic race, I am not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to see Elites be a little bit less chaotic in a bit, so yeah, we'll hop into a big short break and we'll be back in a second.